Hello, my sweet and beautiful friends. Happy December, happy Vlogmas. The way I'm doing Vlogmas is not like anything crazy. I'm basically just going to like try and post like 2 times a week in December, and I'm calling each video Vlogmas. That's what we're doing. So for today's little vlog, I'm going to be taking you guys through my day as I am both studying and doing like full-time content creation stuff. I did recently sign up for classes to get certifications in gut health and hormone health. So right now I am doing my gut health class. Very interesting, very fun, kind of nerding out on microbes. This morning I also have already been up for 2 hours because I'm filming a very fun but intimidating vlog on my reading channel where I attempt to read for 2 hours every day before the sun rises. So that's what I've been doing this morning. It is about 8:30 a.m. right now. So from this time until probably like 10 o'clock, I'm going to be studying. And after that, I have to go to Barnes & Noble to film a video. And then we got some other stuff to do that I will also take you guys along for. But that is kind of the plan for today. I have been getting a lot of questions about what program I'm going through, and it is the gut health and hormone health courses through IIN. I believe it's like Institute of Integrative Nutrition or something like that. I will have it linked down below. Ooh, it's so chilly though, so I'm gonna go make a cup of tea, get set up on my desk, and then we're gonna start studying. It's so hard because I really want to make like a fun drink in the morning, but since I can't have coffee, I can't have matcha, I can't really have chai, it hurts my stomach for some reason. So my fun drinks in the morning consist of like herbal tea. Today though, you know what? I could make some like homemade hot chocolate. Wait, that would be so fun. I've been craving hot chocolate so much lately, and I think I have all the ingredients for it. We've got cocoa powder. I've even got marshmallows, but I want to make something yummy like a caramel hot chocolate. And I think my husband has, yep, caramel coffee creamer, except for I don't think that this is dairy free. So we might just have to do a little bit. I need my chocolate chips. Okay, so I think how I'm going to make this is coconut milk as the base. And then I'm going to put some cocoa powder in there. Maybe just a little bit of chocolate chips to give it a more like rich chocolatey flavor. And then we'll top it off with some creamer. You know, this isn't the most like healthy breakfast drink, but it's winter. Let me live a little. I think I'm also going to put a little bit of vanilla extract in there. Oh, that was a little too much. That's okay. Ah! Too many hot chocolate. I'm a mess this morning. Okay, it is time for a taste test. I didn't really follow a recipe, honestly. I just kind of put things in there. But I did do about like 2 tablespoons of cocoa powder, and then probably like another 2 tablespoons of chocolate chips, a little bit of salt. I love a good salty chocolate or salted caramel taste. My coconut milk, and then some vanilla. I think that's it. We did put a little cup sleeve because she is piping hot. Oh my gosh. Did I make that? Dude, that is good. That's really good. I feel like the Chobani creamer definitely made it like, oh, so good. But I also feel like it could have been pretty decent without it too. Okay, it's time to go study now. So this is my little setup for the day. I have my computer, my notebooks, and all my highlighters. I feel like I've already learned so many cool things, and I've literally only done the first module of this class. But literally, let me tell you a few fun facts about the gut. First of all, there's like 3 different types of bacteria. There's Firmicutes, Bacteroides, and Protobacteria, or Proteobacteria? I don't know. Those are like the 3 categories of bacteria in the gut. And when your gut bacteria diversity is low, it makes you more susceptible to disease, illness, disturbances, you name it. And they sometimes call your microbiome the forgotten organ because the total collection of microbial cells in and on the human body collectively weighs almost 5 pounds, if not about 5 pounds. That is quite insane to me. Also, fun fact, if you don't eat enough fiber, specifically plant fiber, like from veggies and stuff, the gut bacteria can start to eat the mucosal lining of the intestine, which is bad because that protects you from, you know, foreign particles like entering in places they're not supposed to be, which can then cause inflammation and other things. But fun fact, eat your veggies, guys. My gut health course has about 16 modules, so I believe I should be done within the next like month or 2, depending like on how much time I spend in the class each month. And then after I'm done with the gut health one, I'm going to move on to my hormone health one. I really want to do both at the same time, but I fear I just don't have enough time for that. And I feel like gut health and hormone health go very much hand in hand because your gut is also where hormones can be produced, so I think it'd be really important to kind of learn about that and then go into hormone health. I'm shocked at how good this hot chocolate is, honestly. I'm also a huge note taker. So literally just from the orientation and the first module, I've already taken like 7 pages of notes. I don't even know if you can see that, but isn't that so satisfying, you guys? Oh, I just love studying things. Okay, let's get to it. I did switch cameras because I'm now going to Barnes & Noble because I need to film another video. I'm trying to pre-film as much as I can for my book channel because I do really want to do a type of vlogmas on here, and that's just a lot of content to be producing in 1 month. So this one's really exciting though. I am doing a little bit of a bookish scavenger hunt thing to find my December TBR. So I've got a little jar of all my TBR prompts, and those are going to direct me to my reads. I do only have about an hour though until I need to go to my parents' house because I'm watching my little sister. But I think after I'm done filming in Barnes & Noble, I do really want to go to my favorite food spot, which is Aubergine, and get their sweet potato bites. They're literally just like baked sweet potatoes, but they are so good, especially with the tahini sauce. Oh. So let's head to Barnes & Noble, film a little video, and then get on with our day. Hello friends, I am back home, and I did reheat some leftover tacos from last night for lunch because I am starving. They didn't have quite a few books at the library that I needed, but I did end up getting 3, so that was a little win. I would like to get at least another hour and a half of my class done today because I literally, okay, so I started the second module, but I only got the first chunk done of it, and there's 9 different sections to that module, so I definitely didn't do very much. But since I take such in-depth notes, it just takes me a lot longer to get through each little section because I'm stopping literally every 5 seconds to write down what she's saying. Do I need to be that specific? Probably not, but the way that my brain works and the way that I learn is that I have to listen to it, read it, and write it for me to really fully comprehend. After I eat my lunch though, I'm probably honestly going to put Pretty Little Liars on, watch a little episode while I eat, and just give myself a lunch break. That's the biggest thing that I struggle with, is giving myself breaks working for myself and working from home, because I just feel like the whole day being at home, I can kind of do whatever I want whenever I want, but that's also wrong because then I end up working literally 9 a.m. to 10 p.m. I don't stop because I just know that I'm at home, and I could stop if I wanted to, but I don't know. It's some weird psychological thing I have going on, but I'm really bad at taking lunch breaks. So I'm trying to be better about sitting down, eating my food, taking out 30 minutes to an hour to just take a break, let my body digest the food that I just ate, and then go back to work. So that's what I'm doing now. Then after that, I do have to edit the Barnes Noble vlog that I filmed today, and I actually have to finish filming the end of it. And then after that, I think my class was all I had left to do. And then tonight, I'm hoping to do a little bit of special skincare and stuff. I did just go on vacation to Florida, and I feel like my skin was doing so well and my hair was doing so well over there. And then when I came back, I dried out like a freaking prune, or a raisin, I guess I would say. Whatever kind of fruit is often dried. But my skin is crispy in a bad way, cracking, chapped, peeling. It is unwell. So we're going to give her a little extra love today. Anyway, I'm gonna stop babbling now and eat my really yummy lunch. I am quite literally exhausted. I just spent the last 3 to 4 hours editing, and my brain is hurting so bad. And I am freezing. It is literally 33 degrees outside right now. 33 degrees. It is freezing. So I am going to be taking a very, very warm bath now. I do have just a tiny bit of magnesium flakes left, so I'm definitely going to pour those in my bath. Maybe add a little bit of essential oils. I'm also going to be doing a honey face mask. I feel like my face has just been very dry and a little bit, not irritated, but I do also have a tretinoin cream for my acne that I use every once in a while. And we did up the dosage a little bit, and I think that my skin was just not reacting, but it was just a little too much for my skin right now because it is kind of peeling and kind of like burning a little bit like when I put stuff on. So it definitely needs a little bit of calming stuff. It is only about 7:30 p.m., but this is usually the time that I like to kind of wind down for bed, because it does take me literally if I don't wind down for like 2 hours before bed, I will take forever to fall asleep. So this is my wind down time. And then after I get out of the bath, I am going to probably watch another episode of Pretty Little Liars, maybe rewatch Stranger Things for like the 4th time already. Yes, season 5. Oh my gosh, I'm literally so excited for part 2 of that. I will not be reachable Christmas evening. I also realized that I forgot to drink water basically all day long, so I have my big jug here that I'm trying to finish by the time I go to bed. But I also don't know if that's a good idea, because then I'm gonna have to get up a million times to pee. Anyway, I'm gonna get in the bath now. Good morning, my sweet friends. I'm currently just getting ready for the day. I did just finish filming my 2 hours of reading, like before sunrise. So again, I have been up already for like 2 hours. Now that I'm done with that though, I do think that I'm going to either go on a walk or go to the gym. I don't really know which one I want to do yet, because it is quite literally like 20 degrees outside. And although I do have some okay, like warm layers, I just don't know if walking in 20-degree weather is really calling my name right now. So I might just go to the gym and walk on the treadmill for a little bit, maybe do a light stretch and like yoga type of thing. I don't really know yet. I am trying to get more movement in, but I really hate going to the gym. Like, I'm not a big weight lifter. I literally have no idea what I'm doing when I go to the gym. And I feel like my body is also kind of like fragile still. And like, I get nauseous really easily if I like work out too much, like if I do too much, and my body just feels very like fatigued. And I think that's because of my chronic illness. I haven't really been able to do very much working out. It's all been like very, very light stuff for the last like 2 years. So unfortunately, I can very easily push myself past my limits. So light and gentle have just been my go-to for a while. Also, as far as makeup goes, I only use Merit at the moment. And honestly, I love their makeup so much. It's a cleaner brand. I don't think it's like the cleanest brand, but it is definitely like a lot cleaner of a brand. Some other brands that I really want to try out are Araza. I want to try out Juice Beauties, but Merit has been my go-to for literally like 2 years. I have their complexion stick that I use every single day. I have their little blush balm thing that I use every day. This one is the color Mood. I don't know if they have this one still. I didn't see it on their website, but it's like a very dark, kind of like more plummy kind of color. I'm not so much of a pinky person as I am like a maroon plum kind of person when it comes to blush. I just feel like it looks better on my skin tone and with my dark hair. But their mascara, I swear, is the best mascara I've ever tried in my entire life. It looks better throughout the day. And like, this is not sponsored. I do have an affiliate link with them that I think is down in my description, but I genuinely just have seen the best results with this makeup. It is a little bit on the pricier side, but to me, it's completely worth it because of how good it performs and because the ingredients are also cleaner. I'm going to go get dressed for the gym, and then we're just gonna go do it. We are being motivated today. We're just gonna go do the dang thing. This is me just talking myself into it at this point. Hello, I'm back from the gym, and I'm going to be making what is basically my second breakfast. So like I said before, I did wake up at 5:50 a.m. this morning so that I could read for 2 hours before sunset, or sunrise. And this morning, I had some overnight oats, just as like a little breakfast snack. And now I'm going to be making breakfast tacos. I did meal prep some of my breakfast hash a couple days ago, and then I also did meal prep some tortillas yesterday. Breakfast tacos just sounded so good. It is is already 10:30, but also, how is it only 10:30? I don't wake up super early. I normally wake up around 8 a.m. every day. So having an extra 2 hours in my day has been pretty cool, actually, I will say. Getting out of bed is extremely hard because I also don't fall asleep until like 11 p.m. So I really haven't been getting much sleep the last couple nights, but I would like to eventually train my body to fall asleep around like 10 p.m. That way, when I wake up at 6, I still get like 8 hours of sleep. But anyway, yeah, so I was just filming a couple little reels. Now I'm gonna make my second breakfast, and then I do also have a crap ton of editing to do today as well. So that's honestly gonna be what most of my day consists of. And then after all my work stuff is done, then I'm going to do my class. I just didn't want to do my class until my work was done because work is kind of more of a priority and my class is more of like whenever I have time for it. But after this week, I would really like to get in a good routine of waking up around 6 a.m., reading for like an hour and a half, and then doing 2 hours of my, like going to Barnes & Noble and doing like 2 hours of my classes. That sounds like the perfect morning routine for me right now. And then also going on a little walk or just going to the gym and like walking on the treadmill for like 20 minutes. Either way, I just want to get some movement in, some reading in, and then get my classes done all before like noon. I don't feel like that's too much for me to ask myself. We got this. I also really need to switch out the candle in my like reusable candle thing. I have been getting my candles from Arbor Made. I absolutely love them. So basically what you do is you get this candle jar and then you just get the candle refills. And then once the refills burn all the way down, you just pop out the excess wax because the bottom is silicone and then just pop a new one back in. And you save so much glass waste, and they're non-toxic, which we love, and US made, which we also love. But since it is so extremely cold right now, I just wanted to make the house a little bit more cozy right now and smell yummy. I'm also going to be making a smoothie because like I said, I just got back from the gym, and in my smoothies, I have so much stuff to share with you guys right now. I've just been trying out like different new things that I've been really loving. So I also recently got, well, this brand sent me some stuff to try. It is Lineage Provisions, and they have like protein powder, collagen powder, beef sticks, all that kind of stuff. And what I love so much about them though is that they have organ meat in the blend. So like in the protein powder, they have a bunch of organ meats and it's all like grass fed. So it's like really good quality stuff. For my smoothie today though, I am just doing like my normal acai, strawberry, banana, and blueberry like blend with coconut milk and apple juice. And then I'm also going to be putting a scoop of the Lineage Nose to Tail collagen. I've been trying to get more collagen in my diet because it is really, really good for hair, skin, joints, all that health in general. What are you doing? She's being silly. What are you doing? She's like attacking my feet. You're so cute. I love you so much. Like what? What are you doing? I love you so much. Hi, Bubby. Oh, you're so sweet. I just want to squeeze you. You guys, we don't got this. I've been editing for 6 hours and my brain is fried. I just think I'm overdoing it right now, and that's like completely my fault. I'm just gonna be like so for real with you guys. First and foremost, I am so blessed to have this job, and I talk about that all the time. Genuinely, it's a dream. Would not be here without you guys, literally. But I do always have this internal battle where I love content creation and I love being creative, and I absolutely love and adore making videos. I hate that it's my job. Like, I hate that I have to rely on it for my income because that puts so much pressure on it and it kind of takes the fun out of things. This is a personal problem though. Like, I know that there's ways that I can kind of balance it, but since I am just like a smaller creator still, it's very fluctuating all the time. It's very, very inconsistent, and that also stresses me out. I don't know if this is making any sense, and now I'm just rambling, but anyway, my brain is hurting so bad and I still have so much to do. I've been thinking for a while if I should just get a part-time job, but that also kind of stresses me out because my health is still very up and down. We've been having more ups and downs lately, but it's still very unpredictable. And I also remember like the stress of having to like go in somewhere, especially when I wasn't feeling good, and like having to talk to people and do things like that made my health even worse. So I don't know. I'm still kind of thinking about it. Like if I should just get like maybe a work from home part-time job, or maybe just like a once or twice a week part-time job somewhere. I don't know. Anyway, I'm probably going to end this vlog here because it's 4 p.m. I'm honestly getting very exhausted. So I should probably start doing some of my class and get a little bit of learning in before I like wind down for the evening. I do also have to I have to make dinner, and that's gonna take like another 45 minutes. You know what? I am so blessed. I am so blessed to have food to cook and have a job that I love. Exhausting. The job itself I like to do. I'm blessed. I am so blessed. And I'm so blessed with you guys. Genuinely, I love you guys so much. I love the conversations we have. I love the comments that you leave, and I'm very excited to continue to see where this channel goes and to even just connect more with you guys. Let me know if you have any fun Christmas plans. Also, if the holidays and Christmas are a little bit of a harder time for you, just know that you're not alone and that you are so loved and you are so wanted by so many people, me included. Okay, I'm gonna stop rambling now. I love you guys. Bye.